to learn many languages. We can learn Tamil language and uh, Maharashtrian, many Marathi languages, Bengali languages. Many languages are there in India. So it is good chance to learn many languages. We can learn here. But when leaders of the India, they are taking wrong way that discriminate the other language to uh, in behalf of their own languages and divide the people only for the voting purpose. They discriminate Hindi language in the South India only for the voting purpose that they they show the supremacy of their Tamil language. They call that our language is oldest language in the world. So yes, I know that their language are oldest language in the world. We respect them, but it should not to say that Hindi language is hardest language. They should not uh, learn the Hindi language. They are ignoring, but they are earning through the Hindi language. They are dubbing their pictures, their movies in Hindi language, and they are earning more and more money from Hindi language. You know that many South Indian films are nowadays they are dubbing the in Hindi languages, and they are learning lot money. But their film stars occasionally you can see that uh, Hindi discrimination of Hindi languages. So uh, there are many diversities in the regional languages in India. It is harmful to India because I think many people say that it is good. Diversity in languages are good in India. It is only for saying, not good. Diversity of languages are harmful because they cannot bond each other uh, due to their own languages. They cannot express their thoughts. If we are going to South India, we cannot. If we are Hindi people, Hindi language people, we cannot express our thought. We cannot ask them in Hindi language. We cannot talk them. So diversity should not be in one nation in language. There must be in one language that go throughout the one country. Like that, European countries, why they are developing, they have developed. They have actually many countries are coordinating because of their language. There are no regional language. There are only one language like South Africa, sorry, America. There are two Americas, uh, uh, North America and South America. Yes, but two long country. But there is only one language, American English. In India, you can see many more languages are there. Due to more language, due to respect of more language, their own language, they are fighting that my language is super. So diversity of language is not good according to me. Sorry. And diversity of wearing method is good. Diversity of food in India is good. Diversity of seasons in India is good. Like that, we are living in a area, UP and Bihar, such of states, that we are lucky that we see four seasons in a year. Many countries are there that they see one they cannot see more seasons in a year. They see only cold and cold region if they are living in polar areas. They are not fortunate that see they feel the hot of the sun. They have to live in cold. If they are living at the point, they have to live at the humid and hot. They have to live throughout the year in humid condition and hot condition. But we are fortunate, UP, basically UP and Bihar, that we feel rainy season, we feel winter season, we feel summer season, we we feel spring season also. So basically UP and Bihar people is, I think, fortunate to feel four seasons in a year. So the diversity of seasons is good, but language, I don't think this is good. Yes, thank you, Pankaj ji.
Thank you,
Over to
sir.
you.
Yes, yes. So, Khushi, can you say something?
Oh, yes, sir. Good morning, sir. So today our topic is diversity, and it is very beautiful topic because where we live at that place, many different type of peoples are live, and India is the place where people live their life by own, does not forced by other people. You live in a single tribe because here all the peoples have a different tribes like a Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, etc. And all are follow different culture. And when we are go to the different state, all have their own language and all are saying, talking with others with different languages. And in India, also in every 4 months, climate are also changed and we all are live in different climate. So when we are talking about the culture and we can say tribe or caste, so in india have a in india peoples have opportunity to live their life and follow their culture, does not forced by government or other peoples to follow only one culture. And I think that is very good because uh, people want to live their life by own. And I think caste does not matter because peoples does not made by god in caste. In the earth we can divide in their caste, and by caste peoples are not different. They are different by their culture, their tribe and their language. And when we are talking about the culture, we all know different tribe have a different culture. Like Hindus are celebrated Deepavali, Chhat Puja, Durga Puja, and many more. And like that, all are celebrated. Like Sikh and Isai was celebrated at Christmas. Only one culture I remember, and like that, Muslims are also celebrated their culture, and this is good. And when we are talking about the language, when we are go in the other state, we shop. When we are go in Punjab, all are talking in Punjabi language. When we are talking about Gujarat, all are talking about all are talking in Gujarati language. And when we go to one place to other, and at the time some problems you cannot understand their language, but I think some similar languages are there and you can understand a little bit, we can say. And English is the other option. It is international language. When we are not understand their language, we are talking in English when they are comfortable. And when we are go in different states, their culture, their tribes are also different. And when we are talking about the weather condition, climate condition in India they have four climates, and after 3 or 4 months they change. In the holy season, we Holi is celebrated in summer season, and Deepavali Chhat Puja is celebrated in winter season, and only three climates, not four. And in rainy seasons, uh, at that time fruits are we can say पतझड़ का मौसम होता है. In the rainy seasons, many and when we are and lastly we can say diversity divides our culture, our tribe, divided by our culture and our tribe and our language, not divided by you. And when we all are together, we solve the problem, because when we all are together, we all are work for our country, not work for our tribe or culture. But when we are think we all are not together, at the time only we all are work for own tribe. Like when sometimes you all saw a news on a news channel, like Hindu and Muslim are fighting for each other for any issues, like when we vote for someone in vote season, and at that time Hindu Muslims are divided, and they say I vote for that party, and Hindu says I vote to that party, and at that time they are fighting to each other, and they are doing work for their tribe, not work for their country. But when we are together, when we are vote to the same party, uh, at that time we are not fighting for their tribe. But in India, so many times we saw Hindu and Muslim are fighting to each other. I think this is in only for a party. But when we are go to the when we saw news about the when that person who are go in the army, and at that place so many peoples who are belongs from the different tribes and different culture, but at that place the people fight for our country, not fight for our tribe, and not fight for their culture. And these things I think it is very good, because all the places people fight for their caste and culture, but in the army force, all are fight for their country, not for their uh, tribe or culture. And this is very good thing. I think in all the things, people have a responsibility to always fight for their fight for the other countries, not fight for their caste or their culture or their language, because it's not important. At the last, uh, other countries are saw how their countries improve, not saw how your culture, how your caste is improved. So when peoples are uh, understand this thing, they are not fight for their culture or their tribes or their language. They are fight for India, because I don't know all Hindu or Muslims are fight. Some some of them are understand this thing and they are not fight, because they know this is a very little thing, and this thing is done by only that person who are uneducated, we can say, because so many people have fight for that and so many people who does not fight for that. So it's not important how much we and I also listen a news. Muslims are increase our population to show I have a large number of people, and I always in a, we can say, in a first rank, like. So it's not important how much your population is. It is important in that population how much people is educated and how much people who work for our country. Because when you have so much population and uh, that person have don't understand what is right and what is wrong, and at that time, we what do you do for their population? Because that type of people does not do any right work. They are always doing like fighting for our tribe or for our culture only. They are not fight for our country. When they are go for that work, they are only think I work for our tribe or culture, and that type of people are not success, because they have no education. So it's not important to how much I increase our population. It is important how much I increase uh, the number of educated persons. It is too much important. So I saw only one places where people does not think about your culture, and that is in army forces. And I think so many places where people does not think, but I don't know about that. I only know about that in the army forces. And okay, sir, I have a little bit idea about diversity.
Thank you.
Over to Pankaj, sir.
Thank you, Kushi. Thank you, Sundar sir, for providing us as today topic diversity. And I think, Sundar sir, this is our definition, because our country is very big country and our people is living in different place, different language. So I like our अखंडता में एकता, and we never forget our Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. They unite our country's state, because during our freedom time, after Englishman left, a lot of like king living in our country, but due to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, all king mm, meet by Sardar Patel sir and unite. So this is really big challenge to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel to unite all people, all king. Then all we are now one nation as like. And our yes, our language is different in different place as like south, north. You can say state wise our language is changed. And you can say that in our country a lot of language live. This local language is also good for local people. Yes, our national language is Hindi, so we can't forget our national language. And all we know that English is our international language, so we are trying to catch English language because Surendra sir, all we know that in science area or commerce area, or software areas, we see that all words is like in English words. So we can't forget English language due to this is like foreign language. No, this is our international language. So we will try to improve our English language also. And second thing is also our season is also different. I like four types of season in our country, and we can say that I like season. Our festival is also coming every year, which season our festival is also that type of. Yes, due to mm, election or personal benefits, a lot of leader trying to divide our people thinking due to the regional language. And I think leaders also know that this is not good, but due to personal benefits, they speak that type of things. But I think, Surendra sir, nowadays public is not a foolish. Public is also knowing that which leader statement is true and wrong. So some exception will come in our life, but nowadays I think people is very smart. The people will do the best. Doesn't matter what leaders say. This is I think Akhandata mein ekta I like this. This is our power. Some exception case will is coming in our life, but as per my view, our people is very smart, and those leaders want to, as like our English people rule, divide rule. But nowadays, I think our people is very smart and they neglect those leaders' statement. So yes, Surendra sir, if you want to add something, please say. Then we will discuss. one by one. Sundar sir, hello.
Yes, sir, I want to add something.
Yes.
Sir, you say that in a commerce or software engineering field, English is like a foreign language, and you also say it is not a foreign language; it is international language, and yeah, it is right. Uh, Only accent is different. Like when we are talking in Indian accent, we are Indian, and when we are talking in foreign accent, people think, yeah, that is very, they are know very good English, and that is not a good. When we are Indian, we are talking in Indian accent. Accent means speaking styles. Like we notice that foreign peoples have a different speaking style. They are talking in like a very good style, and but Indians are talking in very simple speaking. Like when we all are talking, and we all have talking in this accent, but foreigners are talking in other accents, and they have other. So yeah, they have, and that at that places different accents, and that's why they are talking in different accent. But we all are Indian, so we all are talking in Indian accent, not talking in uh, foreign accent. Why we are talking in foreign accent? We all are Indian, so we are talking in uh, Indian accent. Because when we are talking in foreign accent, at that time we are foreigner, not a Indian. And by the accent, also people think they are Indian or they are foreigner. And one thing I also add, at the time I missed, all the places have also a different clothing styles. Like in Gujarat, they are different from different clothing style from Bihar, and like that, all places have different. And I think we all are following. Indians are following Western culture more, and that is good. But it is too much good. That is when we are living in Bihar to follow their culture. When we are going other places, and at that time we follow other dressing styles or etc. When we are living in that place, and at that time we follow their own clothing styles, not to follow other states or other countries clothing styles. When we are go at that place, and at that time we want to follow their clothing style, at the time we follow. But when we leave that place, they follow. It is important to follow their clothing style. And one thing also, you say when leaders are talking about tribe, and peoples are understand what leaders say. But sir, I think when leaders are talking about tribe, at that place people does not understand. They are at the time they all are uh, distribute yourself in own tribe. Some very less number of people who think we all are together like that, but many more peoples who distribute yourself in own tribe. So it's a leader's responsibility to always say that we all are uh, together, we all are same like that. Leaders does not say anytime we all are different, or does not talking in their speech at any place about the tribe, about the culture, about the caste. Yeah, they are talking about the culture. It is good, but they are not talking about their caste because it is very bad thing. When they are talking about their caste, they all are at that place. People are distributed yourself in their own caste. So leaders are also doing wrong work, and you say that they are doing this type of thing their own profit, and yeah, it is good because at that time no leaders are we can say think for the people, all are thinking about yourself. But I want to say that leaders have responsibilities because people's more listen more and more the leaders speech and etc. So leaders does not say any time about the tribe because it is very bad thing. Okay, sir.
Okay, so I think you told us our cloth is different in compared to each other states, and I
Yes,
think our food is also different.
yes, our food is also different.
Yes, so we can say that Akhanda में एकता. Our India is our country is very big country and
Yes,
different type of
Actually, sir,
as per
Akhanda में एकता, not Akhanda में एकता. Sorry to interrupt you.
yes,
Anekta में एकता.
yes. So difference as per our climate, as per our area, as like Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and compared to Rajasthan, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. So I think Surinder sir, our climate is also different.
Yes, sir.
So
So,
as per our climate, our food and our clothes is also changed. What are you, Surinder sir? Please add something. This is our
actually,
power. This is not our lack. Different language, different clothes, different food.
uh, it is uh, the
Surinder sir, your voice is not audible. Surinder sir.
hello,
Yes, yes,
hello.
yes. Please continue, sir. Please continue, Surinder sir. Yes. Surinder sir, please continue.
Yes. I'm saying
sir, please rejoin. Your voice is not audible.
I think some network issues. Surinder sir, can you rejoin? Please, sir. Surinder sir, Surinder sir, Surinder sir, if possible, then please rejoin. Now Surinder sir is not joined.
I think some network issue. Yeah, joined and left.
Yes, they will join soon. So, Khushi, you want to say something? You have any idea? Possible?
No, sir, I realized already.
Okay. So, we will wait 2 minutes. Surinder sir,
Okay,
if joined, then otherwise we will continue from tomorrow.
okay.